Hey there, this is Shamsher again from Learn Digital. In this video, we are going to explain all these menus in Google Analytics and some advanced features. So the first menu is real time. In this menu, you can check how many people are on your website right now. In real time, you can check how many people are there. So this will show you right now how many people are viewing your site and on what page they are and from where they came and what are their source. For example, if they came through Facebook or an email you have sent or an WhatsApp message you have sent, if they came from these sources, and top keyword and what keyword they have searched to visit your website. In real time you can check real time and data, and one by one you can click on each option like location, so it will show if visitor has came from which city or country. Traffic source, you can check if they came through search engine or social media or email. And in content section you can check what content they are on your website right now, if they are viewing your home page or your about page or any product service. In event you can check if they are doing any event, if they are clicking on a PDF or on a link, or if you are watching videos on your site, whatever event will happen, it will show here. And then in conversion you can check either these people have filled inquiry form or not, if you have got any conversion from these real-time traffic or not. Okay, in the next section we have audience. In audience you can check overall information about your visitors. So total number of audience in selected date, so you can select date 1 month or 1 week or any date you can select, and then click on apply to check. Here data will show how many user you have got, how many new user you have got, and how many sessions are made. So I'll explain you a little bit about new user sessions and number of sessions per user, page views, difference between these data. Users means total number of users have visited on your site during this selected period, whatever you have selected. And new user means out of those total visitors, how many are new user, means they have first time visited your site. And session means total number of sessions are made. If a visitor visit your page or somebody open your website or page, it means one session starts. So how many total number of sessions are made, means one user can make multiple sessions. One person can visit your site many times in a day, so total number of sessions will show. And number of sessions per user and average number of session per user has made, you will see here in this section. And total page views, average page views, how many page a single user has viewed when they visited your site. Maybe one visitor has visited your website and he has or she has viewed 5 pages or read 5 news on your site. Somebody just 1 page they viewed. So you can check average number of page view per user and pages per session, total number of page visited in single session you can check, and then average session duration, how much time they are spending. You can see data here in average, like average second or minute people are spending on your site when they are starting a session, means when they are opening your site. And the last one is bounce rate. Here bounce rate is very popular and bounce rate is very important also, and often interviewer ask about bounce rate. So bounce rate, what is bounce rate? Now bounce rate is when somebody visit your website and they exit from your site. It is like somebody came in your office or home and they went back quickly, that means they bounced. So bounce rate should be always low on your site, because bounce rate indicate Google that there is something wrong on this website, or you don't have very informative content or information. That's why people are not spending much time, they are quickly coming and going back. So you have to maintain bounce rate. Now what to do to maintain bounce rate? See, to keep a good bounce rate, like to keep low bounce rate and maintain it, you will need to create your website very engaging. You have to engage people. If somebody has visited, you have to design or put content on your site in such a way that they will be engaged on your site and they will spend more time. So to increase bounce rate, generally what we do, we put video on our site, we put very informative content, and we do internal linking of other pages, so that if somebody has visited your home page, they might be moving to other pages, and it will keep them engaging on your site. Best example of bounce rate or engaging site is Wikipedia. You see many pages are linked to each other, and that's why when we visit Wikipedia, instead of reading just one news or one page, we move to another and then move to another. So this is also good way to maintain your bounce rate. And then you can also check like country, city, browser, what browser your visitors are using. These things you can check. Active user, you can check how many people are actively visiting your website, like on alternate days, or within 7 days how many people come back to your site, or within 14 days. So these visitors are considered active visitors, active users. Lifetime value and cohort analysis is beta version, so means it is on testing, so we will not be going through this. And then audience. If you're because if you will set up your Google Analytics, your audience will not be enabled in beginning, so you can click on enable to see report. In audience, you see total number of people, total number of visitors. User Explorer is also a new feature where Google will show a unique ID of each visitors. So you can see this particular visitor, this particular person. You cannot know the user ID or user name of that person, but a system generated unique ID for every user will be generated by Google Analytics, and then you can identify, okay, this person or this visitor is making this much session, and his bounce rate is this, and all more details about that particular visitor without knowing their actual personal data. In demographic, you can get idea about what age group of people are visiting, or whether male or female. These things you can check. So based on your product target audience or service target audience, you can know whether right people are visiting your site or not. So here we have age and gender option. Since we don't have data now, because we have just installed Google Analytics in the last session, so we don't have data, but data will be appeared here. And you can also check what types of people are visiting your website. Since Google know all the information about users, everybody is using Gmail ID, so they know our interest, and they know if we are interested in technology or in travel. So here in this section, Google will show you what types of people are visiting your site mostly, whether they are techie, whether they are foodie, or they are travel lover. These things you can check. In Geo, you can check language and location, what language your visitors speak most. So you can check English speaker, English language users, Hindi language user. Here list will be here, and you can check. In location section, you can check from which city or country people are visiting your site. So here we can check the country list will be here, and we can check total. From India, total 500 people, for example. From Bangladesh, 200 people, or for Russia, 700 people. Like this list will be here of countries, so you can get idea of visitors, whether they are visiting from which country and from visiting your target country or not. Here you can, in behavior, you can check new versus returning. So here Google Analytics will show you data about new visitors and returning visitors. And then frequency and recency. So here you will see data about how frequently people are visiting your site. If they come multiple time in a day, or weekly, or alternate days, and how they are engaging on your site, means how much time they are spending, total number of session, like all the same data we have seen before. Here the data is broken into many part depending on types of information. Technology, you can check what browser your visitors use. You can check whether they are visiting through using Google Chrome or Firefox or Apple Safari, what browser they are using, you can check. And even you can check network, whether they are using Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, or what network they are using, what internet network to visit your website. This data basically, Google Analytics is a big program and it is for all types of business. So there are thousand types of businesses there, and depends on the use of data. If these data are for your use or not, it depends on your service product. So, but then the information is available for all kind of business and for all kind of website. Here you can check mobile users. Total number of mobile visitors will show here, and also other devices will display here in this list, whether people are visiting from tablet or from laptop or from mobile or from what kind of device they are using, it will show here. Those devices beta version, custom, variable. Uh, if you are targeting users on other website, for example, other marketing channel you are using, it will show here, apart from like Google and other channels. So here it will show channel, location and devices, you can check. And then last one is user flow. In user flow, Google Analytics will show you a chart how people are actually moving on your site. They came from home page, and then from home they move to about us or your product page, and then from product page they move to add to cart. How they are actually moving, Google Analytics will show you a proper visual chart here in this in this section. The last one is acquisition. In acquisition section, you will get the acquisition total number of people converted. Those things you will get. If you have acquired any user, if you have acquired any sale or inquiries, this data will appear here. And also it will show your traffic source, from where you have got those visitors. So whether you have acquired visitor uh, from social media or from email marketing or from Google, or direct the people are visiting your site, your user acquisition will display here. So you can check one by one. For example, you can see in a visual tree map also, here it will appear. And then source and medium, it will show if a user is coming from search engine or social media, and if they are from search engine, then from which search engine, whether from Google or Yandex or Bing, it will show here. And in referral, it will show if other websites are referring visitors to your site. If you, for example, if you have a link on other website, it will show that website as a referral. And Google Ads data will also appear here. If you have enabled Google Ads, if you have connected your Google Ads with Google Analytics, Google Ad visitor will also data will also show here. And also you can check those data in your Google AdWord platform reporting dashboard. But if you want to see Google Ads data in Google Analytics, then you will need to connect, you will need to link with Google Analytics with Google AdWord, which we will be learning. Okay. And then you have so you will see all the data, what keyword they are searching in Google, what search query they are making, and what time they are visiting from Google AdWord. These things you can see. So let's learn how to connect Google Analytics with Google AdWords. So we'll be connecting now. So here we have Google Ads linking. So you can add your Google Analytics, you can connect Google Analytics with your Google AdWord program. And then give a name and then link account. So now your Google Analytics will be connected to your Google Ad account, and Google Ad account data will also start showing in Google Analytics. This is very simple. So it is connected. Now it is linked. And if you will run ad in your Google Ads, those data you can see here. In acquisition. And if you have Google Webmaster tool, if you are using, you can also see Google Webmaster data in your Google Analytics. So again you will need to connect. concept is same. You will need to connect again. Same process. You can connect with Google Analytics with Google Webmaster. And the last one is behavior. How users are reacting on your site, how they are moving on your site, how what page they view, how they actually move on your site when they visit. These things we can see here. So here a visual chart will appear when you will have data, and in that visual chart you can see how user are flowing on your site. And then last one is conversion. Since in last video we have learned how to set conversion, means how to set goal, you can check those goals here. If how many goals are fulfilled, how many people have purchased on your site, or how many people have filled contact form, these data will appear here. Total goals number, here it will appear. Okay, next thing we are going to learn is we have to understand Google Analytics structure. Google Analytics, in one Google Analytics you can add up to 100 account, means 100 client you can add in your Google account, means 100 company you can add in Google account. And in each company the hierarchy is like this: account, and under account you have property, and under property you have different view. So organization means your single unique ID, means your Google account, Google Analytics account, and under one Google Analytics account you can add multiple account. 100 account means 100 company or 100 and different client, and under each client, under each company you can add 50 property. You can add up to 50 property in each account. So property means here website, means maybe one company has multiple website. So if Flipkart is your client, and Flipkart has 4 website, so you will create one account for Flipkart, and under that account you will add their 4 property, 4 website or mobile app. And for each property, means for each website and mobile app, you can see different data, different view about the visitors, about the users. So I'll show you in a visual mode so that you can understand better. It is like this. So for example, here there is a company, Rollup Property, and under that Rollup Property they have different website. Rollup, Harry Potter, these are website. Another example I will show you here. This is account, and under one account you can have multiple property, means multiple website, and in each website you can have multiple view, and these are 100 and 50 and 25 each. This is concept of structure. This is how Google Analytics is structured basically. Another example is this. See 3 website, and in each website you can have multiple view. So how to check different view, I will show you now. For that you will go to setting here in bottom, and here we have view setting, and here we have filter. So we can create different filter, different view. So let's suppose I want to check data except our own office or our own visitors. So for that I have written except office, means people who are visiting from our own office, those data we don't want to check. For example, we want to check data only for customers, people who are visiting from outside. So we can write something, we can write a name, and then we will select exclude or include only, for example. So include only if I'll write, and then in the next column we will add IP address, for example, and here I will enter my IP address. So here is your IP address. You can get your office IP address. Simply you have to type, and you can get this IP and put here. Now we have created a filter. Here we will have to set expression equal to. So now we can see data, we can see Google Analytics report only for our office if we have selected include and that IP address. So if you will click here, the data will show only related to your office visitors. So this is one important thing. Goal setting we have learned already yesterday. So this is all Google Analytics. Google Analytics is very important program, and the purpose of using Google Analytics is to improve your website. Because if you have seen, suppose you see data that your bounce rate is very high, that means you have to do something to improve your website and engage people to decrease your bounce rate. So Google Analytics is basically for reading and analyzing your visitors and their behavior in order to improve your business or website. Thank you for watching.